Good morning, ducks. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for, I think it's the 3rd of September. Simon's here, and we're going to finish the feeding station and the drainage today, and the gravel. And we're going to let the ducks out. I don't know if we're going to get a good rush because I'm coming in from the back side here, and they didn't eat the apples. Look at that, no apples. They were a little bit apple. I had a hunch they wouldn't do that. Okay, Doug, relax. All right, we're gonna get this done today. I thought I had a snapping turtle duck, but we don't. Doug, go do recon in the swamp. Go on, go do your job. Come on, ducks, get out of here. I need to do some work. Look at this guy. They're coming out right away. Doug's screwing them up though. Oh, he's going to go for this time. Almost as good as shooting off a shotgun shell. Well, they're emptying the pen out pretty good. He's dead. Oh, that dog. He's running around barking. Look at them going. Go have fun, ducks. I'm going to do a serious mod to your pen here today. We're going to get things happening. So I heard back from the processor. It's looking like the date October the 28th, guys. The ducks say goodbye here. So we got to crank up the fundraiser because it's like a $7,000 bill to send these ducks off to the processor so they can be government approved slaughter so that they can be donated to the homeless shelter. So the link's below the video. It's time to crank her up and let's get this happening. We got basically, well, I'm trying to think here, about 7 weeks, I think 8 weeks it is, to wrap up the fundraiser so that we can get these ducks off to the homeless shelter. Which is really sad, actually. But we've got 8 good weeks ahead of us here. This is the epic time of the duck adventure when the ducks really start giving us some good times on the lake. I'm looking forward to it. These guys are a little bit slow. All right, I'm going to start working. Simon and I got some serious work to do here. It's an exciting day. Oh, the pen's going to be so close to being finished. Absolutely wiped out, guys. Simon just left, and we didn't get it done, but we got a serious dent in her. It'll be done tomorrow. I'll have it finished tomorrow, but I'm physically wiped out. I can't do any more. It's like 5:30 right now, and we've been going hard at it since 8 o'clock. There you go, guys. There's the structure, and we've got the patio stones down. So the feed is at this end. And then the water is at this end, and that's the drain. I've got some work to do. I've got a little bit of tinkering to do for the drain here. I've got to make sort of like a catch basin or a splash wall on the back to catch the water. I've got some fiddling to do for that tomorrow. That's going to be a tomorrow project. I'm not moving the water station here tonight because I've got some work to do to have a way of the water being caught there so that it can drain out of the pen. But I'm really happy, really happy. It's awesome. When I get that totally finished, I'm gonna put some steel grids on the roof, and I'm just gonna throw a tarp up, like a 10 by 10 tarp type thing, 10 by 12 tarp. But I gotta put some steel grids on top so the tarp doesn't flop down. But I'm happy. It looks good. It's going to work out well. So I made a drainage basin to catch the water. Simon and I dug this out more, and we put the flat stones in. And the idea is that I want the water to flow into here, and the feces and that to collect and settle. And then I can shovel out the feces in a wheelbarrow and take it away. But this is the low end, and then the water can drain out, sort of like seep out here. We'll see how this works. It's an idea that I've had for a while, and we'll see if it turns out to be a headache or not. I'm thinking it's going to be, you know, it's not a perfect, really I should have lined the bottom with patio stones to make it a lot easier to scrape out, but I'm thinking that this should work. I get it cleaned out enough. You know, with the feces that collects it. It's sort of like a, you know, like a miniature septic tank type thing. But we had some excitement here this afternoon while we were working. The ducks were out at the creek, and they were all staying in a big circle at the creek, like it was all a big group. And then they came home. And I said to Simon, I said, you know, they're out there, similar to like right now in this big group, but they were out at the mouth of the creek. And I said, you know, there's something going on, Simon. Like, they're all hanging around like that. And, you know, that's what they do with predators. And then they came home, and they were in the yard. And we were working away, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this massive hawk, like one of the biggest hawks I've ever seen, flew on the other side of the barn, between the barn and the garden, and was trying to get a duck. And the ducks all came into the pen and just freaked out totally. Actually, everybody came up into the pen, and they basically surrounded Simon and I. I ran and got the shotgun, and I couldn't get a shot off that, you know, that I could get the hawk. But he kept circling. So I did some aerial shots just to spook the hawk to get him to leave, and it took forever. He was taunting us. He wanted a duck bad, and he was big, like huge. But he kept coming down and trying to get the ducks. And then Doug, you know, he lost it. And then as soon as Doug started running around, the hawk gave up then. He left. Because, you know, the hawk's not going to come down and grab a duck if Doug is, you know, chasing it. It's not going to take the chance. They won't come down if, you know, if something's chasing them like that. So he left. But so I got to keep an eye out now, because this big hawk knows that there's ducks here, and I really don't want to have to shoot him because he's just absolutely magnificent size-wise. But if he's going to come in here and start killing ducks, I got no choice. But that looks pretty freaking awesome. So like I said, I've got some fiddling to do and some touch-ups, and tomorrow I'll have it done. Tomorrow I'll get it done, because everything I got to do is small things. Well, not small, it's fiddling stuff. But my design issue right now is I got to come up with something here that I can stop the water from flowing away, that it'll get into the drain. I've got to come up with something. But this should make it a lot better, because the food and the water will be right beside each other. So on the top, I'm going to put these just so that the tarp, when I throw a tarp up, doesn't fall through. It'll work. It's going to be the ultimate feeding station. So I've got some screwing around tomorrow. Simon didn't think we got that much done today, and I'm like, Simon, we just accomplished like literally 3 days worth of work for me personally. If I was by myself, it would take 3 days to do that. But I got to clean up, do my chores, fill the waters up. I'm going to leave the water over there for tonight, and call it a day. I'm absolutely wiped out. I'm really tired, actually. I did a lot of work today. Simon, he's a whip cracker, man. He works hard, like as hard as I do. Almost finished my chores. My body's finished, so I'm tired, guys. Doug's new spot, guys. On guard. I honestly think if that hawk would have actually came down and got a duck, that Doug would have intercepted. He would have, like, I know he would have ran over, because if the duck started screaming, Doug would have went over, and chances are he would have tried to get the hawk. Well, I know he would. I've seen him, you know, do it with drakes. All right, guys, I'm almost done. I'm gonna finish my chores. Tomorrow's another day here. We'll get that feeding station done. Oh, it's gonna be slick. I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome, actually. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a Muscovy that just flew down to the lake. I'm thinking it's going to stay overnight down there. It just flew down. There was actually 2 of them that flew down, but the second one flew down, landed, and then came right back. So the Muscovies are starting to fly. It was pretty awesome, but I didn't have the camera near me. But it was, they both took off together. They landed, and then the second one lasted on the ground maybe about 30 seconds, turned around, came right back. Doug's watching the swamp. Oh man, this dog. Garden. Making sure nothing sneaks up. You know, he's got to be frustrated because he hasn't gotten anything. Just stares for hours, guys. Oh, Doug. You're awesome. He works so hard. Just stares at the swamp. Takes so much pressure off of me, I don't even worry. I'm working away, I ignore everything. He takes care of the deal, man. I couldn't ask for a better helper, actually. Alright, guys. I gotta go have a shower. And I'm hoping the ducks are going to go into the pen here shortly. Oh, man. I'm so tired I can't even talk. I'm going inside to have a shower, guys. Okay, my supper's in 20 minutes. I gotta put the ducks away. Oh, they're already going in. Look at that. Good little duckies. Go on, get in the pen. Oh, there's a limping dog. How you doing, dog? You're down here guarding, aren't you? Oh, Dougie, you're awesome. Dougie's. Oh, Doug, you're really dirty too. Oh, boys, is he ever dirty? He's covered in dust. Oh. Doug loses it. The ducks lose it. Killdeers are awesome. What an awesome bird. Come on, duck. Wrong direction. Come on. Okay, don't go towards the light. Come on. Let's go. Double check that as I get back up to the house. And I always wonder, oh, did I really lock it? And then I have to come out here and walk all the way around. Oh, tomorrow we fire up the drainage. I hope that works. We'll see. I might be modifying it. Who knows? Oh, almost everybody's in. Come on, ducks. In you go. Come on, ducks. In you go. All right, I'll turn the light off. Is that screwing you right up, isn't it? All right, guys, that's it. Whew, what a day. And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends and enjoy the show.